So we've got, what was
Played
it?
lawn bowls.
Right, that was it. Lawn bowls.
High level, yeah. All sports. Love you, Dan.
Yeah. Did she get you into that as well? Yeah.
Fantastic. Chris Cunney, hello.
Hello, James.
This is a bit strange, isn't it?
How are you?
I'm great.
How are you bearing up?
Alright. I'm warm. Adequately warm.
We're warm.
And we're here to have a little chat
We are.
about people. We've met lots of new people. We've seen lots of nice faces over the last few days.
We have indeed, yes. It's been a while since
And
we've
we've
seen
found
so
out
many
some
faces.
interesting facts about people. We won't go into those today.
No, just interesting facts
Some
about
good dating stories.
about you. Oh yeah, that was just Alicia, wasn't it? She's not a secret. She put it on her Facebook status. Yeah, I thought it would be a nice idea. Me and James always try and learn everyone's names and the new people we have that come in that join from free trials and from other various avenues. And I thought that over lockdown it'd be nice to get to know everyone a little bit better. So I thought it'd be nice to do some video interviews, as it were, nothing too intrusive. Keep it nice and light, but get to know a little bit about as many members as we can that would like to be on video, and then pop that on YouTube, and then the link would be in the members page to get to know our members a little bit better.
It'd be nice, like everyone coming back into the gym. There's a lot of new faces. Like we've had a obscene amount of free trial requests over the last few weeks. There's likely there'll be loads of new faces. And the idea, I guess, is that everyone leaves having watched or listened to this, knowing a little bit about someone that they can then ask them, approach them about in the gym, bridging gaps between people, I guess.
I think it comes back to like you pair up with people and you get to know people and stuff, but sometimes you just don't know. You know what they do, but you don't know like hobbies they have and like different things they're interested in, stories they've got, and I think it's just nice to try and find out some more.
Yeah. It's worth noting we've got a cameraman, Leon.
I've got to stop trying to.
We've got mics. We've got a very nice camera and a little studio set. We're probably not going to have this every time, but we thought we'd
definitely just be on Zoom, wouldn't it?
Start up here and slowly get worse and worse. But the content will be the valuable bit. So
I thought I would start off with James. Okay, I haven't written down any notes on this. It's just
I've not been prepped.
Generally having a chat. But I thought I would like to start this off with the members by or whoever we're interviewing, because we'll do the sublets and Leon, who's kind of a member of staff now, been here enough, and just ask a little bit about everyone. James, how old are you, mate?
How old am I? 28 years young.
28. I remember when I was 28 last year. James, where did you grow up when you were younger? Again, this is...
Where did I grow? I grew up in Somerset. I was born in Essex.
Oh, okay. So you moved from Essex to Somerset and then...
And back again,
When did you move back to Essex?
So I was born in Essex. We stopped halfway in Southampton for a few years whilst Dad got some work. Actually, we moved for his job.
Yeah.
And then family kind of slowly went from Essex to Somerset, and we followed. We realised that Somerset's a lovely part of the world. There's not a lot going on there.
Okay, yeah.
So as we grew up, most of the family moved back to Essex again. Okay. I went to uni. I went further that way and went to Plymouth for a couple of years.
And what university did you go to, and what did you study?
Plymouth. I did business.
Okay.
I did 2 years of my 4-year degree. Third year was a placement year, which I did in London. So I lived in Essex, lived in Witham at my grandparents' house. Love you, Nan. Not that she's listening. Definitely not listening. But still, love you.
She might. My dad listens to these.
It's the first one.
Dad, do you remember? No, he listens to everything that we do. When my dad first got Facebook, so I'm just...
Tangent.
Yeah, because I love this story about my dad. He wished me happy birthday once on his own
his wall, yeah. Classic old person.
Great Dennis thing to do, that one.
Classic dad.
Not old. Dennis was.
How old is Dennis?
70.
Is he? It's definitely not old.
Yeah.
Young, 70 years young.
Still do a pull up. But sorry, James, back to you.
Yeah, sorry. What was I saying?
You were saying that you did 3 years.
I did my placement year, yeah. So I worked for a company called R&P Enterprise, which works with businesses that recruit undergraduates, so 4 placement years. We do campaigns on campus, like marketing campaigns on campus. We created a publication that went all around the country. for students to open up, like your yellow pages, but for placement years, basically.
Okay.
I did that for a couple of years. That business grew, and then we started the similar business, but for apprenticeships.
Mm-hmm.
So I jumped on board there, and that was like an opportunity that I saw that I couldn't really miss up. So I deferred university and stayed in London.
Okay.
Did another year there, and then my friend at that business, Russ, started a company called Virtually Mine. Jumped on board with him, and at that point it was like I'm getting what I want out of life.
Mm-hmm.
So I quit university. So I never actually finished my degree, which I'm very glad I didn't, because I wouldn't have be where I am now if I'd have just jumped back to Plymouth.
And so that moves on to, when did you start doing CrossFit? Keep this brief, because again the chats aren't necessarily.
So I started
CrossFit.
7 years ago. So I used to run a lot. I was very small, about 15 kilos lighter than I am now. And I got injured, and the injury was down to weak glutes, obviously, because everyone's got weak glutes. From running and cycling a lot, but not doing any kind of resistance training. And I had a very misconstrued idea of what being fit meant.
Right, okay.
So my friend at the time, Pete, who had just started CrossFit, suggested going to Blackwater in Whittam. So I did, and very quickly found out that I wasn't very fit at all. Although I could run and cycle very quickly.
Yeah.
9 kilo wall balls and some box jumps caused me a lot of problems.
Yeah.
I should post up the picture with this video of my first CrossFit session, because the scars on my knee that everyone always points out, like the big one down the middle, was from my first free trial.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, when I landed a box jump on my shin and took my shin off.
Yeah,
So,
we've all got those. Lucy Fry has a great video of me trying to do DT. Don't post it on here, please, Lucy. It's fine.
So yeah, 7 years ago.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So that is early life.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing CrossFit for, and a little bit about why you started. Interesting fact about yourself that people might not know. I think you've got one in the bag for this. I can't remember which one it is. You know when we did the quiz? Which one was
Played bowls
yours?
for England.
Yeah. What was the
Dad
funny
was a
story
Milky Bar
as well?
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dad was on the Milky Bar
Let's
Kid
go on,
advert.
let's
He's
go
the
on,
villain in the Milky Bar Kid advert, yeah.
What was T? The
Villain.
right.
So the story...
Okay.
So the Milky Bar Kids, I vaguely remember. The Milky Bar
yeah.
Kids in some kind of
Yeah.
Western, like, cowboy
Mhm.
scene.
Yeah.
And Dad's comes in with, like, a black cape on and a hat.
Yeah. I can
Yeah.
vaguely remember the.
That was him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they did loads of more. He was on the front of the Argos magazine
That's-
as well at one point. It's a bit weird, isn't it?
That's a good. Oh no, I think that's a good.
But yeah, claim to fame. Not that it's an interesting fact about me, more my
Yeah,
dad,
yeah.
but
So we've got, what was
played
it?
lawn bowls.
Right, that was it. Lawn
At
bowls
high
for.
level, yeah. All sports. Love you, Dan.
Yeah. Did she get you into that as well? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So lawn bowls.
She used
lawn
to pick me up
bowls.
from school. And I think it was like Tuesday and Thursday, she used to play bowls. We used to have to go to the bowling club.
Yeah.
And I obviously got really bored because bowls is not the most
Join
exciting sport
join
in the
in,
world.
wouldn't
So yeah, there's a chap called Tony,
Yeah.
and Tony took me over onto lane
you? Took you
one,
under his wing. Yeah.
and I was just.
Cool.
It was one of those things where you're a big fish in a little pond. I definitely wasn't, because I was like 9 at the time.
Yeah.
But everyone's like 60, 70, and I was the kid. I was the only kid, but I was the kid.
Yeah, is that what
It
they
was
called you? Please tell me
yeah,
that.
they called me
You
kid.
know, like how they've made.
Billy the Kid.
I'm talking to Leon now. I don't know why. Like anywhere. And they've made like spoof films about stuff. Like you've got. Is it? What's the table tennis one called? Balls of Fury. Have you seen
Yeah,
that?
there is
Love
one. Black Ball is. There's one about balls called Black Ball.
Oh, you'd be the kid in that.
Read about James.
Yeah.
That'd be.
Yeah, I was called the
that'd be
kid,
amazing.
so obviously I love life, so I just carried on playing. And all the old people love me and used to buy me
Okay.
loads of J2Os.
Cool.
It just got really good.
So, and is there anything that the viewers, I feel like we're doing, anything our members don't know about you? Any part of your life you don't know? So you're you did your school, you did your uni, you worked in London,
Yeah.
you got into CrossFit, and now it's pretty much now, isn't it? Really,
Yeah, that's
to an
it.
extent. Because obviously I'm super old. I've got like an extra 10 years of stuff.
Short 28 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I feel like I got to know you a little bit better from this conversation, especially about how close you were with your
So
nan.
basically, all we're going to get out of this
Nan.
is people asking me about my nan and bowls.
I think that's enough, though.
That's fine.
I feel like that's enough.
If you want to know any more about nan, you can come and ask.
I mean, we'll do this again. Like, when I get round all the members, we'll come back to James. You've got to get Lee on it at some point.
Yeah.
Do you want
Not now, no.
to? Okay, all right, fair enough.
on the casting couch.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's enough.
Yeah,
Like,
that's all right.
for
A little
each
whistle,
video, I
whistle
think.
stop
Yeah,
tour
yeah.
of my 28 years, yeah.
Yeah, so if we cut that now,
You've got to do an outro first.
an outro, what's an
What's
outro?
that?
I'm new to
We're
this.
very new to this.
Some sort of.
Thanks for
outro.
coming, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
That's the one.
If
Alright, do that
you've
again
got
with
any
me,
friends
without me
that,
looking at Leon.
if you've got any friends that don't do CrossFit at the moment, or family,
Yeah.
they're more than welcome to come for a free
James
trial.
is going to bring his nan.
Actually,
We could have a bowls tournament. That'd be
I
great.
posted on my
I'd freaking love
Instagram.
bowls.
I posted on my Instagram. I passed my level 1.
Yeah,
This is a
yeah.
nice story actually. We'll finish on this. I passed my level 1, and when I did my level 1, I was living at my nan's at the time, and my PT course actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I always said when I was there that my only interest of doing any like sport related qualification was to get people into fitness that wouldn't normally do fitness.
Okay.
Someone like my nan.
Mm-hmm.
She bowled, obviously, super difficult sport walking up and down that bowl screen.
It's good. You got a good hand to eye, don't you?
Yeah. But would never go out of her way to do exercise. Like she'd walk,
Yeah.
but nothing like a thruster or a box step up or a kettlebell swing or anything. I'd never done anything. So I wanted to encourage people like that to get involved.
Mhm.
So I got my nan down to the CrossFit gym in Blackwater. We did a session. And it's probably the most profound moment I've had in 20 years. She finished that workout. It was, I remember it well, an 8-minute AMRAP
Mm-hmm.
with 3 box sit-ups. So she just sat down on the box and stood up again. 24-inch box. Then she'd carry her 3-kilo wall ball over to the wall.
Bowled it.
Yeah. She'd drop the ball. She'd do 3 press-ups against the wall. Deadlift the ball back up. Carry it across. And just repeat that for 8 minutes. She was absolutely buzzing.
I like stuff
She was
like
so happy. Just that she managed to get herself into the room,
Mm.
because obviously that's intimidating.
that.
When
Yeah,
you're,
yeah, of course, yeah.
I don't know how old you know nan, but she's about 60, 70-ish.
Mm.
And everyone's super young and fit and all that sort of stuff. And that she'd just done something that she'd never done before. She was absolutely buzzing. I'll never forget that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Lovely end to the story. We did the sign off first, and then we got the extra story in there. I think it's good.
Bonus content, Leon.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah?
They could done the bonus reel. You haven't really got edits, mate.
Yeah. So no schedule for these at all.
No.
We're just going to post them as and when someone comes across us with a nice little story.
When I get someone to agree to do it. Kelly Turner, you're next. All right.
Kelly would actually be great.